Here we go. Spoiler alert, audience. And good morning, everybody. Happy Friday. Welcome to the weekend. Welcome to the show. Hello. They're excited today because we have a packed house and a packed show. Really a packed show. Thank you so much. There is a reason why I could not walk out today. Thank you. There's a reason why I couldn't walk out today, and that is because we have, why am I talking? Okay, thank you. There's a reason why. Okay. Goodbye, folks. We'll see you next week. There's the show. Ladies and gentlemen, save a little bit of that love for Miss Kendall, please. Hello, Kendall.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good morning.
Happy Friday.
Happy Friday.
Friday. Now, there's a reason why I walk out and give Kendall a hug. There's a reason why we can't do that today, and it's because of our special guest. And I said it during our tease a few seconds ago in the buzz, and that is we're very blessed. We have a lot of people that come through here, a lot of great guests, but I said the moment after their first appearance on the show, I said they are, without a doubt, my favorite guest of all time because they come to play. My favorite band, Yam House, is here today. That's right. And they're going to be performing. Their full setup is right there. Yeah. You're looking at basically 75% of our studio right there. So it's all, they have a full setup. They don't mess around. You know, it's like, they're not just coming with a little ukulele. No, they have a full setup. They're going to be performing some songs. Plus, we may have a fun little announcement to make. That's right. I will try not to cry during that announcement because it's, happy tears. Happy tears.
Stop doing this and doing this because it's making it sound like I'm having a baby. I'm not having a baby, everyone. That's this and this.
Fruity Pebbles, when did I do this?
You did this.
I did this? That doesn't mean baby.
That's
a Vita.
Your sign language hands are confusing me.
Don't cry for me, Kendall Mark. That's right. She is not pregnant. That's right. Yes.
I left you.
I got to tell you guys a story. So this is proof that this is live television and anything can happen live. So y'all know producer Ted. Because America loves producer Ted. And we love Ted. Now, Ted is usually in my ear right now in the booth, but we have Michaela in there. Now, you're thinking to yourself, why is Michaela in there? Well, here's the deal. This morning I come in, and I don't think there's any connection to this, but I brought in like a dozen of my homemade biscuits for the staff. Kendall was drooling at 5 a.m. for the biscuits. So I bring them in, and executive producer Jeff had one, Kendall had one, and producer Ted had one. So we eat them, and everyone's like, oh, they're fantastic. I'm like, thank you very much. So I'm in the dressing room about a half hour ago. Or no, our meeting. We had a meeting at 9 a.m., and I walk in, and then this is producer Ted. He has a cup in front of his eye like this. And I walk into the meeting, and I'm like, what are you doing? And he goes, look. His eye was swollen, like huge. 3 times the size of and everyone's blaming my biscuits. And I'm like, it's not. It's just flour and buttermilk and a lot of butter. And that's it. So he is now like in urgent care or something because in a half hour, it ballooned even more. 4 times the size of my lip last week. Yeah.
It was huge.
It was huge. So Ted, if you're watching from the waiting room, hi.
Hi, Ted.
We miss ya. Get better, buddy. Yeah. Wasn't it? It was bad.
Huge. Yeah. I sit by him in the meetings, and I walk in, and he's facing this way, and he looks normal, and he says, I think I'm having an allergic reaction. I was like, what? And he turned, and I was like, oh, my God.
Yeah. And as the meeting went on, executive producer Jeff goes like this, it's getting bigger. Yeah. So we wish you the best, Ted. Put some cream on that, girl. Put some cream on that. Let's get started, everybody. It's time for the hot dish. Here we go. First up, Wendy Williams was on The View yesterday, and you guys wouldn't know that because, of course, you don't watch The View. You watch our show. That's right.
Yeah.
Go ahead and you can tape that show, just don't watch it live. Thank you. Now, she was talking about her year that has had its fair share of ups and downs, it's putting it mildly, and much to her credit, she did not hold back, especially when it came to her divorce. Look at this.
In April, you filed for divorce from your husband.
Correct.
Kevin, after nearly 22 years of marriage.
Correct.
And
25 years being together.
being together.
Correct.
And because of his infidelity.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
You know, infidelity is one thing. A full baby is a whole nother topic. Okay?
Yeah. I mean, you said in the New York Times Magazine, I'm a very forgiving person, but there's one thing I could never be a part of, and that one thing happened.
Mm-hmm. Oh, well.
And that was it.
Yeah.
The baby did it.
A baby. I'm not changing Pampers. I want to be pampered.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Yeah. They also talked about the rumors, you know, this was circulating that she was going to join The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, and then that she was going to do The Real Housewives of New York. Well, she says she turned down an offer to join The Real Housewives and to be on The Bachelorette because she worked her whole life to have that purple chair with her name on it, and she's not giving that up. Also, to prove Wendy is not changing her style, she brought up, oh, this is so good. Okay, let me paint the picture for you. This is why we love Wendy. She's sitting at the table in the middle of all of the co-hosts. She's on The View, okay? And she brought this up.
By the way, I read the book about The View.
You did?
And
Well, it was one of the things that I was reading when I was trying to hatch my next life. There was no TV in the room. I'm living in Queens, and I had a stack of books. And I got you guys' book. Well, not you guys, but the book. And juicy. That's all I'm saying.
Look at Joy's face. Look at Joy's face. Joy's like, did you have to bring up the book? Did you have to do that? Yeah, well, and if you don't know, that book was really, really, really spilling the tea on Rosie O'Donnell, the fights with Barbara Walters. Jenny McCarthy hated life when she was on the show. Elizabeth Hasselbeck hated life when she was on the... Everybody, it seems, hated life when they were on that show, except for Whoopi and Joy and the ladies there. But anyway, so I love it. And she also talked about the fact that she said, you know, I'm paraphrasing, she says, people think that now that I've gone through my own personal turmoil, that she's going to go easy because now she's like, I'm not going to go easy. And I said, bravo to her, because look, you be you. You're not everybody's cup, and nobody is everybody's cup of tea. You got to be true to yourself. And I want sharp Wendy when she kicks off season 11 on Fox 9, September 16th, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
Don't change.
She was not, I mean, that's such a silly thing to even think that people would think she's going to go easy after seeing that.
Yeah, no,
She's
no.
like, oh, I read your book all about y'all.
Next in the dish, Kelly Clarkson is everywhere these days. She just released a music video covering one of our favorites, Dolly Parton, and this is all to promote her upcoming talk show. Look at this.
Tumble out of bed and I stumble to the kitchen, pour myself a cup of ambition and yawn and stretch and try to come to life. Jump in the shower and the blood starts pumping. Out on the street, the traffic starts jumping with folks like me on the job from 9 to 5. Working 9 to 5. What a way to make a living. Barely getting by. It's all taking and no giving. They just use your mind and they never give you credit. It's enough to drive you crazy if you let it. 9 to 5.
Kelly. I really love her. Kelly's new talk show debuts on Monday on another network, and I wish her all the luck. I say this all the time. I will try never to be snarky about another show debuting because it's hard. I mean, the reality is it's very hard. Daytime is such a competitive time period. We go up against The Price is Right. We go up against The View, the 82nd hour of the Today Show. You know what I mean? And it's hard. So I wish everyone well. It's hard to do, though. I mean, these companies that do these shows, they think they can just plop anybody, if they're a great performer, they just think they can plop them into a talk show and do a great talk show. It doesn't work like that. Some of the most successful talk shows ever, Phil Donahue, Oprah Winfrey, they weren't singers or performers before that. They were unknowns that had a show. Think about that. Ellen DeGeneres is only the most recent modern person that was something before a talk show host. So but there is a graveyard filled of a lot of people that have been successful in other careers that thought, oh, a talk show is easy. Child, it ain't easy. Let me tell you. Yeah, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. But if anybody can do it,
Kelly.
if anybody can do it, it's Kelly, because she's charming. I think the audience relates to her. She's like you, and I mean this as a compliment. She ain't, she's not trying to be fancy. She talks about her warts and all, and I think that's appealing for people watching. If you see our flaws, we're human. You know what I mean?
Right.
I choked on a lozenge 5 minutes ago. Kelly also opened up to USA Today about her career, including the feelings she felt after winning the first season of American Idol. She says she was not actually okay with winning because she knew that the winner would be obligated to do that horrible movie From Justin to Kelly, and she wanted nothing to do with that movie. She says many artists gave her a hard time. They were mean to her after experiencing early success. Some of those people eventually went on to become judges of talent shows. But sadly for us, Kelly is a better person than all of us because she wouldn't name names. That's right, I know. Come on, Kelly, be mean, be snarky one day. I want to hear a name.
Who do you think it was? I have a thought,
Who?
but I want to hear yours first.
I don't know. I'm trying to think of all the judges on different shows. Katy Perry?
Do you think it was Katy
Oh,
Perry?
maybe.
She kind of started to come out around that time. I'm only saying that because she's the only other female that's now a judge on a show that was kind of coming out at the same time.
Okay, maybe. That's a good guess. I'm trying to think. Like Paula Abdul, I mean, she wouldn't hurt a fly. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's Paula Abdul. I mean,
Right.
what is she going to do?
I don't know.
So no, Simon Cowell was on American Idol. He
loved
wouldn't.
her.
Howie Mandel's nice. Who's on The Voice? Like Adam Levine?
Adam Levine.
No.
Well, I don't think it'd be anyone on The Voice because she says she
She's on
loves
The
The
Voice.
Voice because
Yeah.
it's kind of given her, an ability to help young people in the way that she wasn't.
Yep.
Ooh.
Lots more. What? Mariah Carey? Oh. Ding dong ding goes the bell. We have a winner.
Aaron
That's right.
Schwab with the win.
That's right. Aaron Schwab for the win, everybody. That's right. Go grab another cup of coffee. We will be back. We have a big show. Don't go anywhere. Back after this. Coming up, our special guests today are the guys I always say are some of my favorite guests on The Jason Show of all time. My favorite band, Yam House, is live in The Jason Show studio.
In the big city, there's a million lights. Everyone's looking for the thrill of the night.
And not only are we going to play a game to get them to spill the tea, but obviously they're going to be performing their new single. Plus, we may have a fun little announcement to make. That and more just ahead.
Here's how it works. Each shot sits on a coaster that has a personal question written on it, okay? You'll read the question silently, but you'll give your answer out loud. Then you'll have to choose whether to share what the question was, or you can take the shot and keep it a secret.
To swallow. I'm not saying what the question is, because I could never.
What? Oh my God, wait, what's going on? Oh my. Okay. Tracy Morgan.
What?
Go. No. Kirk, no, just take this here. Kirk, you hold that. That's, no one can see that question. Don't give that question to anyone. Don't give that question to anyone. No one can see it.
Well, then can I
Tracy,
tell mine
you know
away
it's out.
too?
Tracy Morgan, definitely, yeah. Without a doubt. Without a doubt, absolutely.
Welcome back, everybody. That's our late night rewind. Jimmy Fallon and Kendall Jenner are playing a game of Pour It Out. Well, next in the dish, reboot fever hasn't quite been cured yet in Hollywood because we're learning more about the Mad About You reboot. Now, the show is scheduled, remember that show? Yeah, everyone's like, really? They're bringing that one back? The show is scheduled to debut in November and just released this little teaser. Look at this.
Tell me why I love you like I do. Tell me who.
All right, I got an idea.
Here we go. Let's fly into the final frontier.
Oh my God!
Oh, get out of here. Wow. Ow. This was a big mistake. You're so cute.
Well, I really hope it's not going to turn into a big mistake. The show is going to air exclusively on Spectrum Originals.
Huh?
Well, after, audience, I have your back. Because when we saw that, we're like, Spectrum Originals? What in the name of Yosemite Sam is that? So after a thorough investigation by the Jason Show research team, right there, thank you. That graphic cost like $20, so we had to let it run. We researched, still have no idea what it is.
No.
Sorry. Yeah. So if you know what it is, do you know what Spectrum Originals is? Okay, why am I asking? I don't know. So it's somewhere on a cable system, or it's on your phone.
Do you think it's like an app?
I think it's an app.
Someone's watching this and is just like yelling at their TV.
Yeah,
like,
I don't know.
dum-dums.
Jeff is going to check his phone right now, but we'll find out. Here's my worry about Mad About You, audience, and I feel it's going to be the same way with the Murphy Brown reboot. Is this, nothing against the show because I was a fan, but is this a show that we're all clamoring for a reboot for? You know what I mean? It's like, it was okay, but do we need to see them again? I don't know. I don't think that America's clamoring for more Mad About You. You didn't even know what it was.
I mean, I had to Google it, yes.
What is it?
What?
Charter Cable it's on. So if you have Charter Cable, record it for us, please. Yeah.
What's Charter Cable?
I have no, it's a cable company. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Next in the dish, Nicki Minaj fans are freaking out this morning. The rapper tweeted she plans to retire and concentrate on her family. Now, she has since apologized for that tweet, saying she should have addressed it first on her radio show, Queen Radio. Nicki has been dating her boyfriend, Kenneth, since December, and the two plan to get married. So I don't know what that tweet, we've all made, you can't judge her, we've all tweeted stuff that we've regretted, you know what I mean? Mm-hmm. We've all done something on the WW that we regret, I
don't know.
I was yelling at a woman a couple days ago, I'm kidding. I was mildly yelling at her. Yeah, just mildly, but...
It was a raised voice in my head.
Yeah, I may have used the cap lock a couple times, but other than that...
Right.
But here's what it is, and this comes from, I love Nicki, but if she's leaving music, this is, I think, why. I think she's jealous of all the attention Cardi B is getting. You know what I mean?
You said it!
I did say it, and I'm not trying to be shady. And that makes me sad because Nicki is fantastic. I love her. If that is the reason, I thought of another musical parallel. Think of Madonna. People are like, oh, Lady Gaga's the new Madonna. Do you think Madonna's stepping down? No, Madonna keeps, whether you like her new stuff or not,
right.
Madonna keeps going, even though there are comparisons to Lady Gaga. There are parallel comparisons between Cardi and Nicki. Don't let Cardi B stop you, Nicki. You keep doing you. So yes, I don't want her to go away.
I know. I don't get
it either. If
that's the reason. I don't get it either. It's like they're the two biggest female rappers right now, and
there's
really
room
have
for
really
both.
Upped this game, and I'm like, can we? I don't know if it's that or if it's because people are giving her a lot of slack about her.
She is getting a lot of grief on social media. Believe me, that takes a toll on you.
Yeah.
All I know is, Nicki, please don't retire until I properly learn all of the lyrics to Super Bass. Please, remember that is a Jason life goal. Before I die, I want to learn all of it and perform it here on the show. I do. Yeah.
I'll be your backup dancer. Me and Bjorn.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll do it.
And we'll get Schwab. We'll be in the back. We'll back up.
That'll be the series finale of the show. Yeah. Still ahead, everybody. We have a sassy audience today, so we're going into the audience for some Ask Jason Anything, and then Yam House is here, my favorite band. When we come back in just a moment. Welcome back, everybody. Well, I love this. Don't be concerned that half the audience left. They're over here getting ready to ask questions because it's time to turn the show over to the audience. I'm literally letting them ask absolutely anything. So let's hear it for them, yeah. And I heard one person ask Aaron, can I ask him a saucy question? So I'm a little worried about today. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for number one. Say hi to Mitch, everybody. Come over here, Mitch. Hi, buddy.
How's it going?
What's your question?
My question is when they're going to add your fantastic beard to your cartoon pictures back there.
The face wall. Well, yes, I get that question a lot. So we have that thing over there is called the face wall. We can't get a shot of it, but you've seen it if you watch the show.
I said in my question, I said the face wall.
The face wall. That's what we technically call it. I don't know if they're ever going to add it, because I think it would look a little ridiculous. But maybe they're going to do it for the new season. But you're not the only one.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there it is. That's it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Drives me nuts. That graphic drives me nuts. But maybe
Photoshop a little beard on
I think we'll just paint it over and put like
go.
Bugs Bunny on it or something.
Perfect.
Thank you, Mitch. Let's welcome I love this. Say hi to Madeline, everybody. Come on over. By the way, may I tell everyone?
Sure.
Say congratulations at home because Madeline and Mitch just got engaged. Yes. How long ago?
About 2 weeks.
Congratulations.
Yes,
What's your question?
Thank you. I'm wondering what your favorite Yam House song is.
Well, Madeline, you're kind of setting me up here. I will say West Coast or the one they're getting ready to sing today. But that's it.
Exciting.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Yes.
That will
It's a great song.
That will obviously be my new favorite. But yeah, West Coast. Thank you, Madeline. Thank you. You'll find out in a minute. Say hi to Holly, everybody. Come on in. Hi, Holly.
And hi. I am wondering if you'll have any input for Alexis and Angel on what they should name their baby.
Oh. So this is a radio show question. So I do a radio show too on My Talk 107.1 from 5:30 to 9 with Alexis Thompson, who just announced after trying for many, many years she's pregnant. I know, I'm so excited.
I'm so happy for that.
No, she doesn't even want to know the sex of the baby. She's not going to know until the moment. So, but she said she already has some names figured out. So,
I'm so excited.
I have a feeling, I thought she was going to go with like a classic, like an older name, like a George or something. She goes, no, it's not. She goes, it's a modern name. So
okay, well,
I know.
I'm super excited.
Me
So
too.
anyway.
Holly, everybody. Okay, where's Andrea? Hi, Andrea. Come over here, camera. Hi, camera. Come over here. What's your question, sweetie?
What is your dream place to travel to?
Oh, good question. London, actually. I would. I've always wanted to go to London, and I think that's a place like when I don't have 80 jobs, I'll go to London first. Yes, go with the Brits. Yeah. And finally, let's welcome Bonnie, everybody. Come on over, Bonnie. Hi, sweetheart. What's your question?
Hi. I know that you had trouble with Dexter and he had a bout with cancer.
Yeah, my boxer.
We heard that everything is going okay, but we haven't heard any updates. How is he doing?
First of all, I really appreciate you asking. Yeah, so I have two dogs. I have Dexter the boxer and Mr. Big, my French bulldog, who looks like a roll of sausage. But thank you for asking. He is just fine. He just had his yearly checkup, and he's still cancer-free.
Oh,
so yeah, so thank you, sweetie. After the break, everybody, I can't wait. Yam House is here. And they're performing live when the Jason Show continues right after this. Back in a moment. Thank you, guys. Welcome back. I love it. I gotta tell you what. I gotta tell you what just happened. I gotta tell you what just happened. So Aaron Schwaberini, who handles our audience, Aaron's talking, being nice, talking to the Yam House family, and she's like, da-da-da, da-da-da. And Jeff, the producer's like, we're back from commercial, Aaron. And then the audience had to erupt. Well, the reason they are very excited because of our next guest. They first came on the show a year ago, and we became instant fans of theirs. Here's a clip from their latest single, The Thrill.
Electric roller coaster ride. In the big city, there's a million lights. Everyone's looking for the thrill of the night. Wanna feel something different, feel something different, alright. In the big city, there's a million lights. Everyone's looking for the thrill of the night. Wanna feel something different, feel something different, alright.
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Yam House. Lars, Seth, Jake, and Zach, everybody. Give it up. Let me look at you there. There we go. Okay, let me ask about that video shoot because you did it in the middle. Was this the night one? You did that at night, didn't you? Yeah. How long, like a video like that, how long does that take to do? How many days of shooting was this?
Honestly, it was one long day. It was like 12 hours. Yes. Yeah.
Got there at 9 or 10 in the morning.
Yeah.
And we were there till 10:30 at night.
Yeah.
Okay, and are you guys, because I don't like heights, was there any ride that you're on, like, are any of you afraid of heights? I thought about you guys on this one too.
No,
it's more of a queasy thing.
I thought I was good. Like, generally I can go to parks and I'm totally good. But like, riding the wild thing 8 times in a row.
It's the over and over.
That was going to be, you rode the wild 8 times in a row to get the shots?
Yeah. It might have been like 9 or 10.
Felt like 100.
Yeah.
It was brutal.
Well, and Lars, were you roller skating in that one shot?
I was, yeah. People were asking. It's like I'm gliding.
Well, it looks like a little moonwalking thing going on
I wish
the way.
I was moonwalking,
The way,
no.
Well, correct me if I'm wrong, The Thrill was released, I believe, in July, because I remember being on vacation, promoting you from a beach. I was literally, this is how much I love the guys. I had a cocktail in my hand on the beach in Hawaii going, bloop, bloop, bloop. Huge downloads, huge reaction to the single. How did that feel?
I would say pretty surreal.
Yeah, really good.
Yeah.
Felt awesome.
Felt unreal.
Yeah.
We were so pumped about releasing this song, so to finally put it out this summer, it felt like everything we would hope for.
Well, and let's talk about the summer. You've had quite a summer. So The Thrill came out, and then you did a little bitty show called the Basilica Block Party.
Yeah.
So what? Obviously, we've all been there. We've all been to the stage, but we're usually down watching. What is it like to be on that stage that you've watched from the other point of view and look at the sea of people cheering for you?
I feel like it's the equivalent being from Minneapolis and growing up going to that with like my dad and my sister and my mom and just like loving. I found like artists like Brandi Carlile because of that.
Yeah.
And like I felt like it was a little bit like being in like the Super Bowl halftime show for me.
Totally.
How about you guys?
Yeah, I've gone sent for a long time, and it was just like, oh my God, we're on the stage.
Yeah.
Like you kind of said, it's like we're on the other
weird.
side, which is just crazy.
You're on there and performing, and the people are there for you.
Yeah.
For
Yeah,
you.
that's cool.
What was it like meeting the other acts? Did you have any cool interactions with anybody else in the lineup?
I got to meet Dan Wilson from Semisonic, and
nice. How was that?
It's kind of a blur in my head, really. It was kind of like, hi Dan, hi Lars. It's really good to meet you. Okay, bye. It was like
Did
that.
you do that?
Yeah,
You blacked out for a second.
Yeah, the whole thing was
Like
a blur.
Let's talk about the news that, well, there's a lot of reasons they're here today. We're going to get to another one in just a second, but another big show. Well, you say it. I don't want to take away. If you missed it on social media, you have a very, very large gig coming up.
Yeah, this one's a big one. December 13th, First Avenue's main room. That's 1,500 human beings who have to agree to pay money to see our band live.
In First Ave, everybody!
You're invited.
Again, it is First Ave.
Yeah.
I mean, it's a legendary venue. I mean...
Yep. It's pretty surreal, too, because a year ago we were on your show talking about how we had the surreal opportunity to open up for somebody at a sold-out First Ave show. And it's crazy to think that, like, literally a year later we'd be back on your show. This time we're headlining, and we're very excited.
Tickets went on sale a half hour ago, right?
Yeah, 10 o'clock. Yeah.
How do people get tickets, guys?
There's a link, so if you have any form of internet connection,
That's a good way to do it.
You go to the social medias. Yeah, the social medias.
Yeah. The social medias?
Twitter.com, Facebook.com, Instagram.com. Wait, that's probably not a .com. But
I will say, it's obvious, I love the guys, but I will tell you, if you don't follow them on the social medias, if you have internet access, follow them because as talented as they are as musicians, y'all kill it on social media. You really do, y'all.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yep.
Jason.
Yeah.
Yep.
Seriously.
It's all Zach's good looks, honestly.
Yeah.
Zach.
Sells it.
Yeah.
It's all Zach. It's really all Zach. Yeah. Well, like I said, we have a lot to talk about. We're also going to perform. We're going to perform.
Yeah. That's a surprise. That's a surprise. We're matching. We got a suit. We got a suit. We're doing it.
Lars, I want people to buy your music. I know that. A lot of songs, a lot of announcements when we come back. More with the Yam House in just a second. Okay, get over there. That's it. Welcome back, everybody. Funny. Very old reference. You know what I just realized? Very old reference. You know what I feel like? I feel like Dick Clark in American Bandstand. You know what I mean? I do. What, keep shining. What was the sign off? Keep, I don't know what it was. Anyway, so I've teased it long enough. I've teased it for a couple months on social media. And here's the story, and then we'll let Lars fill it in here. After the guys were on the show about a year ago, about 6 months later, we started planning for season 5 of The Jason Show. And if you know anything about me, you know I love television. I grew up with TV. I love a good opening title sequence. You all know that. And one of the great joys of having a talk show, you all can laugh at me, is having your own theme song. Well, as you know, we've had the same theme song for 4 years without, okay, yeah. Even Oprah changed her theme song after a while. So I thought, God, who can we call to do a new theme song? So I called up the guys and I said, Because I was like, wait a minute, I know some people. So I called up Lars and I said, hey, would you even would you even consider it?
I was like immediately crying, staring at my phone when you texted me about it.
Oh, well, believe me, and I was back there when he replied, and I was watching the bubble, you know, where shows where someone's typing, like, oh, please, Jesus, say yes, please. And you said yes, and you're going to talk to the guys. And so you were telling me, tell a little bit about the evolution of the song. It's kind of like what Pink did for Ellen. That was your inspiration.
Totally.
There's not going to be like the Jason Show. It's thematic, right? Yes. You can explain it better than I can.
Well, I did try. Zach was making fun of me. I was trying like a Jason jingle for a while, but that was not going to work.
Yeah.
But what's cool is I feel like we watch your show and like every day there's something to like keep talking about and there's something to keep like positive about and there's something like in the daily grind of life you're helping people like literally stay connected and stay like excited and remember that there's so much to see and do in life. So I realized our producer Mark had this phrase, your life is a song, and he had this kind of like thing. And together we just put the pieces together and it fit like so great. I remember sending you a little rough right away.
I woke up from a nap. It was the best nap ever. And I was like, this is it. Now you're going to hear the full song right now. Now after paperwork is done, let me say this. It won't debut right away. We got to do paperwork and stuff. Y'all know that. There's paperwork involved. So it'll come eventually. And the version you're going to hear right now is the full version. Every day you're going to hear a faster kind of a sped up version. But right now, I am so excited to finally be able for you guys to hear this. Give it up for Yam House with Life is a Song.
Your life is a song, a melody of rights and wrongs. Here then you're gone. So keep singing along, singing along. Every day is a symphony where you close your eyes and you move your feet to the morning grind and the tanks of gasoline. In the lonely days when you barely eat, in the grocery lines when you make ends meet, there's a song we write as our hearts just keep this beat. Your life is a song, a melody of rights and wrongs. You're here and you're gone. So keep singing along, singing along. Oh, oh, oh. Said to me that you sink inside of the same routine, watching life go by like there's nothing left to see. But I've heard it said and I still believe that the world is changed in the little things. Don't fall asleep, don't fall asleep on me. Life is a song, melody of rights and wrongs. You're here and you're gone. So keep singing along, singing along. Your life is a song, and it really doesn't take that long. Oh, your life is a song. Keep singing along, singing along. Oh, 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 oh. Oh, oh, oh.
Okay, this is really fun to say. Yam House performing the theme song to The Jason Show. Life is a Song. More with Yam House. We're putting them to the test with a fun game when we come back. Back after this, everybody. That was so good. My God, thank you. Welcome back, everybody. Well, every time my friends from Yam House are on the show, we like to play a little game with them. And today's game is called Most Likely To. Now, here's how it's going to work. The guys all have paddles with their faces on them. I'm going to read a statement, and they have to say which band member it most applies to. Okay? So here we go. And I will say, they have not seen these questions in advance. I'm telling you. Okay, here we go.
I'm nervous.
Who's most likely to forget the lyrics to a song?
Not even close.
Wow! Absolutely. You all couldn't put your paddles up fast enough.
Sometimes we play this fun game called Seth Sing a Yam House song, and it's really fun to watch it happen.
I'm more of a sound guy. Like,
I get it. I get it. Yes.
Not like a word guy.
It's true. That is good. Okay. Who gets the weirdest fan mail?
Probably, yeah. Probably.
Maybe not mail, but for sure, like comments.
I'm going to switch mine.
Okay, we do have one Lars in there, so, like...
That's just because Zach knows I have this shtick where he's like the hottest one in the band, and he's trying to get back at me right now.
Okay, so Lawrence does most of our social media, and he has a lot of interactions,
That's
so I feel like you get a lot of that.
Sure, I do sort through it, but the problem is it's mostly about Zach.
That's true.
That's true.
It's a lot.
I don't think it is true.
Yeah.
Zach, I got to agree. I mean, when I see comments, Okay, next.
Beautiful man. It's good. It's a good thing. You're welcome, yeah.
On the same note, who is the flirtiest?
Yeah, I agree.
No way. I agree. Yeah, right.
I should have looked.
I'm going to say Lars.
That's quick.
Okay, really? Okay, there we go.
Keep your girlfriend away from Jake.
Yeah.
That's all I got to say.
That's not true.
Who is the most chronically late?
Oh, it's not even.
Oh, wow! Everybody.
I'm not even going to answer.
Clean yourself. You just clean yourself.
Guys, I know.
You got to say it.
Right.
Come on.
Admit it. It's
true.
First step.
Okay, now I always say there's categories of late. And by the way, can I say the producer basically leapt off the seat to answer this question. But are you like a 5-minute late kind of guy, or are we talking 20, 30 minutes chronically?
Maybe not that bad. Maybe like 10, 15, but pretty consistently.
Pretty consistently.
Yeah, it's
the problem is like we need to leave now, and so we're all like trying to leave, and Jake's just starting to make a smoothie.
Yes. I do like smoothies.
Do you know what I'm saying?
I am a smoothie.
I drink a smoothie.
That's his classic.
Those take time to make.
He's also the healthiest one in the band, so that's good.
Who most likely to get a speeding ticket?
Ooh, that's split up between the two of us.
Lars, yeah, really.
Wait, who got pulled over?
Did you get pulled over? I got the first van pullover.
That's true.
I was going, it was late at night, and I was going, I think like 15 miles over. It went from a 65 to a 40 like really quick. And so I didn't notice it, and the cop, he actually gave me a warning.
We got a warning. He was
really
nice.
Nice.
You drive fast too, though. You drive really fast.
Yeah, but I didn't get pulled over.
I think I already know the answer to this one, but who's most likely to sign up for a dating website?
Zach actually promotes our band.
I promote our band on.
Zach promotes our band.
Do you really?
Yes. He does like a account and then goes listen to Yam House on it.
All my things are in Yam House.
And Zach's family's in the audience.
Yeah, this is because they're here.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Y'all thinking the same thing. If I looked like Zach, I'd be on a dating app too. 24 hours a day. Okay, here we go. Who is the tightest with money?
That's a good question.
Oh yeah, probably.
Who? What'd you say?
Seth does this thing. Seth does this cool thing where he doesn't like eat ever.
Yeah. Okay.
And he saves a ton of money with it.
You don't eat?
Well, I mean, I pack like granola bars and.
No, he's healthy.
That's okay.
We like eat out a lot, and he'll just skip it.
You think Jake? Really?
I think. I mean, Jake packs more food than I pack.
That's true.
I do.
Food
I
is
bring
like-
I bring grocery bags of food when we go on tour, even for a day.
Yeah.
And it smells bad with
Yeah,
like.
our van smells bad.
It's Seth or I for sure.
It's a sore subject. Let's move forward.
Who is most likely to go out on a date with a fan?
That's tough.
Probably.
I don't know.
I mean, if it's like a
Probably all of you are.
trick question, our manager Patrick. That's
Yeah, there we go.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, Okay, last one. This is just for our show. Who is most likely to watch a Hallmark Christmas movie?
Not even a question. Yeah.
What?
Not even. That's like.
Yeah, I would.
Jake's life is a Hallmark movie.
Jake, we do a whole segment about that for months on the show.
I'm gonna have to come back.
You'll have to be a guest.
Yes.
I'll be a part of it.
Yam House will be performing at Gustavus College in St. Peter tonight. Tickets for their December gig at First Ave are on sale right now. When we come back, go to yamhouse.com for more. When we come back, they're performing to wrap up the show. Stay with us, everybody. That was fun. That was good. Yeah, we do 3 months of segments. Welcome back, everybody. The guys from Yam House. Don't forget, they're performing tonight. They're performing tonight at Gustavus Adolphus right there. Information at the bottom of your screen tonight. What time does the show start?
That's a great question, Jason. 7 p.m.
Patrick says 7 o'clock. Get tickets, and again, get tickets right now for their First Ave show. Go support them, yamhouse.com. And again, the new theme to the Jason Show will debut very soon. Again, we got to get the paperwork, girl. There's lawyers, there's paperwork. Right. It'll be coming very soon. So that's right. There's always paperwork.
Yeah.
And you can see him at First Ave this December or any of their upcoming gigs. So here we go. What are you going to sing?
This is a song called The Thrill.
What was the motivation, or what was the kind of the catalyst for this particular song?
We were thinking about how we travel a lot. We see a lot of people just like running around trying to figure out what makes them happy. And we just wanted to kind of lay that up. So it's this peppy song, but it's actually a little bit about like trying to find out what really makes you happy.
Ladies and gentlemen, they make me happy. It's Yam House, The Thrill, everybody.
Do you feel it in me? I can feel it in you. We get down to the rhythm of Saturday night, but we don't know what to do. Everybody's looking outside, nothing to prove. We got nothing to hide, we got nothing to lose. You get all that you wanted in the blink of an eye, but there's always something missing. So streets paint a picture of in your mind. We let you go close to right. Everybody's looking outside. But everybody's looking outside, outside, outside. Everybody's looking outside. Everybody's looking outside. Can you feel it? Oh, can you feel it? Rolling through your body now. Can you feel it? Feel it, feel it. Everybody's looking for the thrill you find within a moment. Touch it, grab it, feel it, own it. It's gone before you know it. Everybody's looking for the thrill you find within a moment. Touch it, grab it, feel it, own it. It's gone before you know it. before you know it. Strong before you.
Yam House, everybody! Give it up. Bye, everybody. Go see him the first half this December, and the season 5 theme song coming soon. Bye, everybody.